What's up, listeners? It's your boy Marcus. Back up in you like the vaccine, and today we are covering the craziest proposal ever, and of course, Lord of the Rings, the TV show, and how much cash they dropping in New Zealand. Coming up next. Alright, now before we kick this episode off, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out that Mixnuts 3000 Instagram page. That's Mixnuts 3000. Run it. What's up, Mixnuts? It's your boy Marcus, back in the building, and today we're doing... Back to the video. Now, we are going to be covering this first story, which we have to cover because it is, it's a sweet story, and I'm truly happy for them. But let me go ahead and break it down for you. So, an Atlanta couple went viral last week with their 5-ring proposal on a helipad. Now, William Hunn and Brittany Miller's special day began with what was supposed to be an Easter weekend outing to a wine tasting, but the bride-to-be Miller told NBC News that she quickly knew their plans for the day had changed. So shortly thereafter, the couple arrived at the airport where Hunn surprised Miller with a helicopter ride over their hometown city of Atlanta. But upon their landing, Miller still had no idea what was in store. So let's take a look at the video just so you see what I'm talking about.
I thought I knew what love was until you came back into my life. Not only did you help me realize that I don't want to live without you, but I realized that I can't live without you. I have to have it. I really do. And I have to spend your life with you. Pretty Michelle Miller.
All right. So as you can see in the video, right? Now this is really, really sweet, and I'm super happy for him. My man's not only took her on a helicopter ride, right? Landed, boom, family, friends there, okay, extra cool. The homie hands over 5 rings like on a platter, like it's at the store, like, boom, marry me. Now, I love this idea and think it's super cool, but the only bad thing is not all the other females are gonna be expecting a 5-ring minimum. And people are just gonna continuously ramp this thing up. It's gonna be 5 ring, 10 ring, 15 ring, 20 ring. I'm like, man, you done blew the whole game up. I'm glad you getting married, but don't mess it up for the rest of the people behind you. You just gonna nuke all the rest of the dudes? How are you supposed to compete with that? Most people, okay, just getting the 1 ring was a challenge. I gotta show up with 5 rings. Like, what's going on right now? This dude, I'm telling you right now, he done messed up the whole game, all right? You can't fly nobody around the city, land 5 diamond rings waiting on you. Like, what? Come on, man. But all jokes aside, I'm super happy for him. I'm also in Atlanta, so I am happy for these young couple, but damn, son, you did it too good, all right? All right, that is overachievement in a proposal, okay? That is way overachieving in a proposal. But it's memorable, and you nailed it, son. You nailed it. So, sir, William Hunn, we salute your work there. We salute your job, because that is a hell of a way to pull it off and going viral. It's already a special moment, but not everybody else see how special Brittany is to you. Brilliantly done. I mean, almost to a diabolical level. You know what I mean? Show your love and get to make all her enemies extra jealous. Brilliant. That was brilliant. Now, in entertainment news, Hollywood Reporter has actually confirmed that Amazon will spend between like $650 million to $465 million for the first season of Lord of the Rings, right? Now, we all knew this was going to probably happen just because, Game of Thrones left a hole, a fantasy that needed to be filled with another epic fantasy. So that's far beyond previous reports' estimates for this Lord of the Rings TV show. So by comparison, the HBO's Game of Thrones, right? That costs roughly like $100 million to produce per season. Which is still a lot of money though. But so per episode costs about $6 million for season 1, and eventually rising to about $15 million per episode in season 8. So I think these are blowing up as much as they are because of the success of Games of Thrones. Because look, Game of Thrones, man, I mean, the amount of merchandise and hype and subscribers it costs to people to sign up for HBO, and the generation of income and how many stars it made, it was completely worth the money, and the budget just kept tripling and tripling and tripling. And now technology is cheaper and better than it has ever been, so they can do a lot more with a little bit of money. So they're pushing this thing to the limit. I will say this though, for the people who love Lord of the Rings, if you don't watch and support this show as much money as they're spending on this will be the first and last season. Amazon can't afford it because they're making like oil money just off of getting your package to you in 2 days. But still, this has to be a success because I mean, at $650 million for the first season, damn, son. So I'm sure if it is a success though, they'll be definitely able to make it back up with merchandise sales and subscriptions to the channel just to watch the show, and pay-per-view and all this kind of stuff. But hopefully they pull it off, because I like the fact that they're putting money into TV shows now, because I like the saga more than the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like WandaVision, right? That can't be a movie, dude, because it's too much story building that needs to be to actually happen for you to understand the whole story. So I mean, miniseries to me are always better, just because you have time to develop characters and they don't try to jam it into like an hour and a half or like 3 hours of a bunch of shortcut scenes, and now nothing really makes sense. That last Star Wars. So you know what I mean? So hopefully they keep going with this, Hollywood in general, because I really like a series over just one movie, and then you wait like 2 or 3 years for another one movie to come out. You're like, nah, man, that series, that 8 to 10 episode, boy. Because some people don't like that 8 to 10 episodes, but that 8 to 10 episodes, that's zero fat on that, boy. That is just straight meat, potatoes, boom. Story gotta be tight. I like that. When you start getting 22 and 23 episodes, it's gonna be just like advertising commercial, like advertising episodes only, where nothing happened. You can completely miss the episode, and then you just go to the next one. And it's like, you know who does that? The Walking Dead was doing that. Be like 5 episodes of nothing, and you're like, dude, what, are you just trying to sell commercials? Yes, that's what they're trying to do. Keep it 8 to 10, but hopefully this Lord of the Rings does it right, and they're successful, man. All right, Mixnutters, that's it for me today. If you want to support the channel, go to buymeacoffee.com/mixnuts. We got new videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Check us out on Instagram. That's Mixnuts3000. Again, Mixnuts3000. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time,